March 24th, 2010 was at 6:52 a.m.
Yeah. So I think the interesting thing is
But
Jackie
that's a late
Chan.
sunset
Jackie
for March,
Chan's
7:08.
phone number
Where were they
is
No, it wouldn't be on the call sheet.
212
Yeah.
864 737. You got to guess the last number.
I like on the call sheet it says talent, Jackie Chan, and then next to it says himself.
Yeah.
So
Jackie
wait,
Chan.
you might be doing this if they're playing themselves. That they why? Oh my
Oh,
God!
fuck!
You are. This is the right call sheet, stupid. There's no way, Jackie. In the Karate Kid, Jaden.
Hey, can you
Smith-
beep out Jackie Chan's phone number then?
In the Karate Kid, I like it.
Yeah, Jackie Chan didn't play himself.
Yeah, he played.
He played
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, which, by the way, after watching that, I was thinking this. Do you think in the original Karate Kid that Daniel's mother at one point would be like, is this janitor trying to fuck my son? I mean, they're spending a lot of time together.
I like that point, and I don't think it's been said enough.
I wanted to this is the tweet I wanted to send out to this weekend. But I was like, I can't send it out because Travel Channel will read it and I'll get in trouble. In order to put your dick in the mashed potatoes, it has to be hard.
But that's not true. Where'd I put
Fucking totally true. Have you ever tried to put your dick in the mashed potatoes? Soft, you have to push it in.
Not today. I guess you're right.
Yeah, your dick's got to be hard to get into the mashed potatoes.
Or you have to have a real heavy head.
Where it just sinks like quicksand.
Yeah, like
man, when I was a fucking kid, I thought quicksand would be everywhere. You know, like fucking the amount of quicksand you saw in movies, you're like, I'm definitely get caught in that shit a couple times. And I've never run into quicksand.
No.
I don't even think it exists.
I don't think it does either, because when we were kids, Elvis and Costello.
Abbott Costello.
Abbott,
yeah.
sorry. Angels want to wear my red shoes. Angels want to wear my red shoes. Abbott and Costello, the Stooges, everyone was in when we were kids, everyone was in quicksand.
Yes.
I guess now there's no equivalent now. Like, what's on TV now that's like, oh, traffic is crazy, it's murder out there. It would be the equivalent now of the neighbor on the sitcom walking into your house and going right to your refrigerator. That's what and that's really all sitcomery is.
Yeah.
You walk in and go, hey, who ate all my avocados? And a fucking audience goes batshit crazy, and then you walk out and get your 50 grand for 2 days of work. Oh. Any actor that ever tells you their work is hard, kick them in their nuts. You just said something. I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it. But I guess it's gone. You said you wanted to talk more about Asians. And I have been obsessed with
Look, ma'am, you walked in at the wrong time.
No.
She's Asian and she walked in, she was like, hold on, what fucking meeting am I in?
You should have been here for the black portion.
Yeah. What kind of Asian are you, ma'am?
What kind of Asian?
What am I supposed to say?
What nationality are you, miss?
No, but she's American.
Taiwanese. That's Chinese.
No.
According to the Chinese, it is, right? Let's have a little... No, let's be for real. Isn't Taiwan... China won't go to the Olympics unless they go as Chinese Sharpei, correct? Yeah. No, Sharpei... Not the
dog.
I know it sounds
not the
funny,
dog.
but it's true. So
they got to dress in fucking
Taiwan
Sharpei outfits.
Like the Chinese are like really fucking crazy people. The government, not the people.
Yeah.
Like Taiwan, like your country. No, you're Taiwan. And Taiwanese and what was it?
And Japanese.
Japanese. Look at these. I had to pick that up. It's like a loose ball. It's just going to go out of bounds. You might as well pick it up. The Taiwanese people fought for their freedom and their independence. Can I get you guys something? Like a watch? It's good. Welcome aboard, brother. Good to see you again, partner. Yes! So Taiwan got their independence from China, and China's like, no, they didn't. Is that essentially correct? Yeah. So when they go to the Olympics, if China doesn't go, we have a big fucking problem with the cash because it's 1 billion people. You need them fucking going, supporting, getting the TVs and buying the products. So to appease the fucking maniacs in power in China, we've created a fucking fake name of a country for Taiwan.
Are you serious?
It's called Chinese Sharpei, correct? Excuse me? Taipei. I'm sorry. So you had reason to laugh.
Yeah. I guess it was kind of racist.
So it's called Chinese Taipei.
They do dress up as dogs, though.
And they have like a fake flag that looks like there's a fucking Care Bear on it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Well, look at the Little League World Series. Look at the game. So, and that's all just to keep like fucking China's money in the international sports community.
Fuck, I
like,
love learning shit. I love that. See, ma'am, thank you for being a part of this show.
Yeah.
Because
no
now
one's
we learned
getting picked
something
on.
that I will totally regurgitate drunk to someone and be like, no, they send the Sharpays to the Olympics.
Taipei.
The Sharpays represent the Chinese people.
Taipei.
Fucking listen to me.
And they're the bullshit flag. Like the Taiwanese are a proud people with their own flag. You guys got your independence. It's like Tibet. They just don't. They're like, you know what? Fuck the Dalai Lama. He doesn't exist. Fuck it.
Is that
and Tibet's like, are you out of your mind? We're fucking. You see the bumper stickers, free Tibet. It's because the Chinese are like, no, there's no such thing as Tibet. We don't. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Everything I know about Tibet, I learned in
some Kevin Smith fans. Right
7
there.
years in Tibet with Brad Pitt.
Ugh.
That's everything I learned about that is about that.
This is all you need. All right. Asians are, my wife hit me to this. Because when I lived in Orange County, I was obsessed with Asians going to the beach with long sleeve shirts, visors, sunglasses.
I was too.
And like a fucking face mask like they're on the Dolphin.
The
like
green
Ricky
face mask like they're a dealer in Vegas. And they wear gloves, and they're like, and you're like, what the fuck?
And you're like, you're on the beach in July, and they always walk with their hands behind their back, like super casual. I'm like, this is like a fucking pimp move. Like, I'm going to move to the place where the sun is, but I'm not going to let it fucking touch my body.
Yeah. Now, wait. Do the Asians know why you guys do that?
Yes, because alabaster skin is considered very expensive and fancy.
So
and of course we're generalizing, and I hate that you're like our representative, but you're doing a great job.
There's one right there, Jay. There's one right there.
There's one.
Yeah.
She's pointing to her forearms like, holy shit, she is Asian. Look at the pipes on that one. Well, I don't know how I missed that Asian. You see those fucking forearms? It's like fucking Chinese Popeye.
No, what kind of Asian are you? What kind are you? Korean.
No.
Chinese, you're old school, baby.
Old school. Oh, shit.
I know.
So will you at least look at our friend and say, I acknowledge that you're here?
Oh, this is fucking great.
Yeah, here, people listening to this shit are like, what's happening?
Yeah. I guess we should be doing crowd work.
It's nice to do crowd work on your computer.
I just shit my pants.
Bert just shit his pants.
I just shit my pants. Give me 2 seconds.
Just go ahead. I'll go. Oh my God. Go. That's not where the bed. That's the kitchen, you dirtbag. That's the bar, Bert. Well, if you wanted a shot, just ask. Did you shit your pants? The name of the episode is Bert Shits His Pants.
Oh, it just caught me off guard. I was laughing so hard.
Why couldn't you act like you shit your pants? It would have been historic and legendary.
Oh my God.
So I was obsessed with Asian people being at the beach, and I would almost complain. No, I complained to my wife. Dorchester Sweet, pal. Fucking Sydney Street, right, my man? Is that Boston, Dorchester? Nice. Crowd work on a computer is the most bizarre thing in the world. There's a man in the front row with a Dorchester, resident permit parking only. And I'm like, Dorchester, Sydney Street, nice. And people listening think that's like a fucking commercial for a horror movie. I should do commercials I should make money on this.
Yeah, right.
You guys wouldn't give a shit if I just went, Mossy Ford, Long Beach, and just fucking 30 seconds of your life. I would say, everyone order a drink. Don't even look up. And I would just read it out.
Yeah.
And fucking get paid. What's
I don't
going on
understand
here?
why they don't just send shit to you like Coca-Cola products and you just go, this is a delicious Coca-Cola.
I'm not in it for fucking beverages. Pay me.
Best and most missed advertising
That's fucking the high life to you. Like when Coca-Cola just mails fucking products to you. I'm like, I want to get paid. I want to get my mortgage down to a reason. I want to stop paying the tax on my mortgage and the interest and pay the actual more. And you're like, man, if they could send this fucking tab. You are a fucking animal. You are the machine.
I told Rachel Ray when we went skydiving.
Let me pick this up for you. You just dropped the name right there.
I can only drop 4 names: Sam Champion, Warren Sapp, and Rachel Ray. It's the weirdest
3.
fucking. And mine. And so
Sam Champion.
So when you go skydiving and that chute opens and it goes and it gets silent, I go, that's a perfect place for product placement. Just go Coca-Cola, because you'll never forget that fucking moment.
Do you like Coke Zero?
Yeah, I like Coke Zero. I like Diet Coke better. I don't know
how some people are like, I can't fuck with Coke Zero. I'm like, this is God's nectar. What are you talking about?
Just like Coke, yeah.
I used to say to my wife about the Asians at the beach, and my wife said to me, the Asians are by far America's greatest citizens. And I said, how do you figure? She says, they never stop working. They pay all their taxes. They don't commit crimes. Their fucking houses and yards are spotless. Take care of their elderly.
Yep.
And I went, oh my God. And I realized anyone in this room with an Asian neighbor, there's like a 106-year-old fucking grandma in the attic, and you only right? She's laughing. The Chinese.
Yeah.
I never thought I was going to.
The Asian people are dying laughing right now.
I never thought we'd be in a situation. Are the Asians laughing? Usually it's the fucking baby powder. That's fucked up. I'll tell you why, motherfucker. And we're like, oh my God. Also, we're like Don Rickles. Is the Asian laughing? Don't look down. Hell, get your eyes fixed. Anyway. So. And sometimes you got to go to work super early for something, and you'll go out and get the papers. It's like 4 a.m., and that's when that grandma's out sweeping with a homemade broom.
Yeah.
And she's in pajamas. You haven't seen her, and you make eye contact, and she knows you're not supposed to know she lives there. And she fucking lifts up the sod, jumps in a hole, comes up in another town. She's a tunnel rat. Probably cut my balls off. She had half the chance. I slipped into Platoon for some reason. Neither one of the Asian people here are Vietnamese, but I figured I would fucking slip into Kevin Dillon from Platoon. But why? You had an interesting observation about Asians and their language.
Oh, I found out that...
This fascinated you.
This blew me out of the water. And now, Asian people, you already know this, so don't say it. This is just for the white people. And whatever you are, sir. What are you? Persian, baby.
Just say Iranian.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Then I'm fucking Hessian. I'm a Hessian. I'm Western If you're Persian, I'm Western Hemispherian. Fuck it. Ask me what I am.
What are you?
White. There's no Persia. Get a fucking globe and point to Persia. I'm Rhodesian. What do you think of that?
I'm Rhodesian.
You're all right, pal.
So this is for you. You might know this though. I found out when I was I think I was on tour with you. I think I was probably 30 years old. I found out that Japanese people cannot understand Chinese people at all. I always thought it was a little bit like Italian and Spanish, like pantalones, pantaloni. Or New York and Boston, hey, peckerhead, go fuck yourself. They don't even sound alike.
Well, how do you say pants in Chinese? Yo, you frontin'.
So, yeah, it's totally different. I found it out at an airport. This is a true story. Actually, you know what? Sometimes when you write a joke, you'll make it, I forget this sometimes, you make it so it's easier for everyone to wrap your head around. Okay? But the true story stems off of some interaction you had that you just tweak a little bit so everyone can wrap their head around it. What happened was, I was with you.
Slightly exexaggerated.
Right. I was with you.
Great comedy, to my opinion. But
sometimes you have to heighten
my whole act, so what do I know?
No. So sometimes you have to heighten it. Like the touching cops' faces joke, I wrote that flying to Scotland, and it happened with a stewardess at first. And Patrice said that would be so much funnier if it was a cop.
It would also be funny if they knew what the fuck you were talking about.
But yeah, I was saying that to you. So, but what happened was remember it was me, you, and Dr. Ken working in Ontario.
Remember Dr. Ken from The Hangover?
Fucking now a
used
beast.
to be my opening act. Bert was my opening act. Dr. Ken fucking warmed up for Bert. That's how the totem pole used to work. Now he's doing the fucking Hangover 12 and direct TV commercials, and me and Bert are at the Melrose Improv on a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
Trying to get free Coca-Cola.
I would never have seen, I swear to God, I would have never have seen Ken being as big as he was.
Because you're racist.
No, because he was a doctor at the time, a real doctor. And so we're sitting in we're sitting in that back corner. And I see, remember that big muscle guy that worked at the Ontario Improv?
Sure.
And I see him arguing with two older Asian people who are speaking Asian, and they're yelling. But they're yelling at him in Asian, and he's going, I don't know what you fuck you're saying. So
Iranian is technically Asia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not technically.
So is
sorry.
India.
I had to fucking couch it like, technically.
Oh, fuck!
You are. This is the right call sheet, stupid. There's no way, Jackie. In the Karate Kid, Jaden.
Hey, can you beep out Jackie Chan's phone number then?
In the Karate Kid, I like it.
Yeah, Jackie Chan didn't play himself.
Yeah, he played Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, which, by the way, after watching that, I was thinking this. Do you think in the original Karate Kid that Daniel's mother at one point would be like, is this janitor trying to fuck my son? I mean, they're spending a lot of time together.
I like that point. For kids, everyone was in quicksand.
Yes.
I guess now there's no equivalent now. Like, what's on TV now that's like, oh, traffic is crazy. It's murder out there. It would be the equivalent now of the neighbor on the sitcom walking into your house and going right to your refrigerator. That's what and that's really all sitcomery is.
Yeah.
You walk in and go, hey, who ate all my avocados? And a fucking audience goes batshit crazy, and then you walk out and get your $50,000 for 2 days of work. Any actor that ever tells you their work is hard.
When I was a fucking kid, I thought quicksand would be everywhere. Like fucking the amount of quicksand you saw in movies, you're like, I'm definitely get caught in that shit a couple times. And I've never run into quicksand.
No.
I don't even think it exists.
I don't think it does either, because when we were kids, Elvis and Costello.
Abbott and Costello.
Sorry. Angels wanna wear my red shoes. Angels wanna wear my red shoes. Abbott and Costello, the Stooges, everyone was in when we were March 24th, 2010 was at 6:52 a.m.
Yeah, so I think the interesting thing is
that's a late sunset.
Jackie
March,
Chan's phone number is
no, it wouldn't be on the call sheet.
212
yeah
864 737. You got to guess the last number.
I like on the call sheet it says talent Jackie Chan, and then next to it says himself.
Yeah.
So wait, you might be doing this if they're playing themselves. And I don't think it's been said enough.
I wanted to. So this is the tweet I wanted to send out today, this weekend, but I was like, I can't send it out because Travel Channel will read it and I'll get in trouble. In order to put your dick in the mashed potatoes, it has to be hard.
But that's not true. Where'd I put
it's fucking totally true. Have you ever tried to put your dick in the mashed potatoes? Soft, you have to push it in.
Not today. I guess you're right.
Yeah, your dick's got to be hard to get into the mashed potatoes.
Or you have to have a real heavy head.
Where it just sinks like quicksand.
Yeah, like